If you missed the news, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch is incoming, set to release later in 2018 on Nintendo's hot new system. It's got Inklings and a whole lot of returning characters veiled by shadows and mystery. That's all we know right now. Or is it? There's a lot of talk in the streets about whether or not this is a port of the Wii U version of Super Smash Bros. And well, we'll let you ultimately be the judge. But we rolled up our sleeves to compare the original Super Smash Bros. Wii U version and this purported port based on the information available to us. First things first are the Inklings. Sure, this might have been a quote-unquote new character reveal, but any astute fan of the franchise would know that the Inklings appeared in Smash Bros. On Wii U. In fact, we have footage of Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl both playable in Super Smash Bros. Let's analyze this. Their models are way rougher, seemingly inspired by Nintendo's Mii's, which you might remember as the custom characters you could make when you played Wii Sports 12 years ago. It also seems like their moves aren't totally on brand. I don't see any paint or paintbrushes at all. Now compare that to their appearance in the Super Smash Bros. Switch trailer. The graphics are vastly improved, looking very similar to how the Inklings look in their proper Splatoon form. They can glide through the ink, shoot paint, and overall be kids and squids simultaneously. That's obviously a big advancement in this port. It might have only been 3 years or so since Super Smash Bros. For Wii U launched, but Nintendo has come a long way. This leap seems a lot bigger than other Wii U to Switch ports like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which was confirmed and announced to be a full port of the 2015 Wii U game when it was announced. It only added a single new hook. Or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which was also announced and confirmed to be a port of a Wii U game, and it just added a new, improved battle mode and some other minor additions. Meanwhile, Super Smash Bros. For Switch has added Inklings as playable characters and more, and when it was announced, it was unclear. Mario and Link are both clearly visible here, and they're hard to see because of shadows. Shadows seem to loom large in this iteration. It's possible that a single-player mode might deal with the use of different lighting in promotional trailers, generally used to tease and obscure future reveals of returning characters and the differences in this new game that likely borrows a lot from the previous release, but is much more than a port. Here is Mario in the new version, and here's him in the previous version. As you can see, the older version is a lot brighter. Link from the popular The Legend of Zelda series is a lot similar. His shadowed new form also seems to be referencing Breath of the Wild, which came out on Wii U and Switch in 2017. That implies, much like the existence of Inklings in a more accurate style, this new Smash Bros. Will be heavily inspired by the last few years of Nintendo games. It's possible that Breath of the Wild Link will be a costume, or maybe even a totally new character. If it's the latter, this quote-unquote port is looking more and more like an entirely new game. Before we wrap our Wii U to Switch comparison, let's look at the teases of characters in silhouettes. So many people have been breaking this down, but we found out if you slow it down just right, a big character, perhaps too big for Smash, is right there in plain sight. Crazy, huh? I hope you enjoyed our comparison video of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Switch. If you made it this far and haven't realized how tongue-in-cheek this all is, sorry, I think. Just know that as of what's being presently shown to all of us, it's actually really unclear the extent of Super Smash Bros. For Switch's scope. It seems a tad premature to just write this off as a port. I do think modern Nintendo will be smarter to streamline the game's development and use the Wii U version as base, but also given Nintendo's recent online multiplayer pushes with Splatoon 2, ARMS, and Pocket Tournament DX, this new Switch version of Smash Bros. Needs to be a lot more versatile to fit in with Nintendo's sincere and serious bid at esports and constant updates. But regardless, we just plain don't know for sure. My 2 cents, I think this is a lot more of a new game than most folks expect. Nintendo's been very upfront about their Wii U ports on Switch, and there was absolutely no whiff of that being the case with this game. Over the next several months, we at Nintendo World Report TV are going to be going Smash crazy. I hope you stick around. There's a dang new Smash Bros. Game due out later this year. Smash hype is the best hype, and we'll be here right with you, getting excited for this new game, whether it's a port or an entirely new game.